La République du Libéria, longtemps éloignée de la scène internationale, focalise aujourd'hui toute l'attention des projets de conservation, car elle concentre sur son territoire 40% des forêts restantes de toute l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Créé en 1983, le parc national de Tsavo est le plus ancien du Libéria, mais son imposition aux populations par le gouvernement d'alors n'a pas facilité son acceptation. En 2003, une extension du parc au nord et à l'ouest a été décidée, mais n'ayant jamais été marquée réellement au sol, la population n'y a pas adhéré. Les frictions entre la population riveraine et la FDA culminent en 2017, après plusieurs échauffourées avec l'assassinat du ranger Friday Pine, tombé dans une embuscade après que sa patrouille ait arrêté des orpailleurs dans le parc. Les tensions mènent à l'organisation de la conférence de Greenville du 13 au 15 juillet 2017, en présence des ministres de la Justice et des Affaires intérieures. L'urgence était de réconcilier la population riveraine avec l'idée même du parc, et par voie de conséquence, avec la FDA et ses partenaires. Greenville est un succès. La première retombée sur le terrain pour la population, qui se plaignait de n'avoir jamais été impliquée dans la gestion du parc, c'est la création de 10 Community Watch Teams par la FDA, soit 100 personnes issues des communautés, soutenues depuis novembre 2017 par la Wild Chimpanzee Foundation. L'autre souhait était d'avoir davantage de sensibilisation sur le parc. La troupe théâtrale Eddie's Theatre, avec le renfort de Luis Marquez, est donc sollicitée par la WCF pour une tournée de sensibilisation des populations riveraines avec le soutien de USAID. Il est décidé de faire un spectacle à sketch sur 4 thèmes issus des enquêtes auprès des populations. Le premier sketch est celui des animaux protégés qui sortent de la forêt et détruisent les récoltes des riverains.
Let me tell you something. They have been passed into law. Anybody kill buffalo, elephant, chimpanzee, monkey, they will be found first. The second time they be in jail.
Come tell how. If animal come on your farm, tell them what you can do.
You can lock trap.
You lock trap.
Yeah.
But then it means the animal could be a protected animal.
Anyone that will go there that straw man, that they straw man food, I lock trap, I catch you, I eat you.
Yeah, I made my farm last year. The chimpanzee was digging my cassavas. So what I did was to feed Bugu man. I faced the thing like human being. Then when the chimpanzee see it, it can run away quick.
Le second sketch concerne les raisons qui font sortir les animaux de la forêt. En premier lieu, le braconnage intensif.
What are you going to national park? What have you coming for? Yeah. What's this here? You don't want to be a Christian. Yeah. Don't want to be a Christian. What your party? No. I think I'm going to national park. I beg you, man. Don't say I want you. I beg you, man. Okay, no.
L'orpaillage est la seconde grande menace, avec l'intrusion en cours d'orpailleurs étrangers qui utilisent systématiquement le mercure, inconnu jusque-là au Libéria.
My name is Kofi Nana. I came from Prompe. Yeah, Mamana. I this one I could use mercury. Go bring the batter. Make a do demonstration so the people can see. I could do the demonstration now. And you put your hand inside. Once you take it out, what do you see now? Gold. Mercury is the answer. Your day of salvation has come.
I want to ask a question. When you feeling watching the goal, for the mercury.
Yes.
Why you two the banana mercury?
You put the mercury for the river, it dissolves. No danger.
To prove to the people that you're not lying.
You make it feel water.
Drink this water.
Drink this one.
Le troisième thème est celui des compagnies de bois qui investissent les forêts attenantes au parc. Des contrats ont été signés en 2017 avec les riverains dans la zone nord-ouest, mais le constat est sévère. L'exploitation du bois bat son plein, mais les promesses de construction d'écoles, de routes et de cliniques sont restées sans suite.
Bramachi, I said thank you. But I'm here for business. You know, the people that send me. My people that send me the logging company. Yeah. And we understand that the people that pay your father per hectare. Yes. My own logging company, people that send me, they say they'll pay your $8 per hectare. But the money is not the problem. The problem here is the agreement. And you know what they call the agreement? The social agreement. It means that you agree for us to enter your community forest. And I wasn't agree to enter there, then your children will be working. I hear other people say we agree, other people say we not agree. So tell me what is going on? I want to say nothing.
As I was showing you, the real license here.
Yeah.
Now our forest here. Nothing in the tree. When the government say they play like pack. You see the rewire, the area. That play the 5 band stop.
Thank you.
And what we know, that's
That
we go lower. 2003, and we are the band all the way. Is it coming closer to our forest? All the way here. All the way behind here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So now we confuse. We know.
Get again.
What we talking?
Paramachi. Daddy, don't sell out paper. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Just 1 year ago, we signed another agreement. And now, as I'm speaking, they are offering a logging. What do they get? What they got money? The promise to pay us what is school. The promise to pay us clean it. What is clean it? The promise to face all the road there. The face it.
I agree because the chief is the leader of the town. So we agree for you to sign this document. And if you sign it, the forest is our heritage. So we agree.
I will not sign a document till I make sure and understand the boundary line. Because signing this document can bring problems to the community. When these people come to do logging, they will go extra mile. When you sign, they won't stop. They will pass by and go beyond what you sign because they feel our people are not educated to these things. So they will always come to fool them. So we don't want to be fooled. That's why I said the stand shouldn't sign it.
Tiré d'histoires vraies, le dernier sketch concerne l'attitude des populations face aux projets de développement. Car si certaines ONG n'ont pas mené les projets jusqu'au bout, les populations de leur côté ne sont pas tout à fait étrangères à l'échec de certains projets.
You know, if you want to feed a check, because I hear MTO get you no money. Yeah.
That money they give me that time.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can remember. That money I brought plenty rice. I'll keep it in my house. I say when the hunger come, I will sell some to the people there, you know. Yeah, make more money. Yeah. But when the hunger came, they had to get when I eat man. Hey, that I and my family were eating.
What?
And we eat all.
The Fabio.
Get down there. I'm in the store.
Tell me, Ekoya.
I can't even tell me because it's very big.
Yeah. Well, the Fabio.
You see one of the seeds?
Yeah. The Fabio.
Come and eat it.
But look at the bush. Look at the grass. That's why you want to get another farm for you.
Mama,
And you want to get big cocoa farm.
I don't get money to even pressure farm. The first food, I get it. You the back corners, and I get it. To even pay people to pressure farm.
You gotta help yourself before the NGO. You cannot wait on the NGO before you clean the place.
all the things they said, they show the money. It's true. It been happening on our side. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I think it is very efficient, especially because people see that it's their own story. And after the play, people also said, well, this is the reality. This is what we are seeing every day in our communities. So I think it's very, very efficient, and it was very well done.
First of all, I say thanks for the initiative. It was impressive because what really, like here we are, is a remote area. People are not that much educated. But if, when you have drama like this, that explain everything in action they are seeing, I think it will play a great part for the work we are doing as a awareness thing we do. So I'm very much impressed.